We've all met someone like this, right? That person who just seems to do it all on their own. They never ask for help. They handle every single crisis with this stoic calm. Well, today we're going to go behind that mask of extreme self-reliance to explore what we're calling the survival architecture of hyper-independence. I mean, think about it. Our culture celebrates the self-made person, the one who pulls themselves up by their own bootstraps. We see it as a sign of incredible character, of real resilience. But what if that fierce independence we admire so much isn't always a choice? What if for some people it's something else entirely? And this idea right here, it completely flips the script on how we think about strength. It's suggesting that saying, "No, I'm good," isn't always about pride. For some folks, it's a protective reflex. It's a lesson their brain learned the hard way when support, for whatever reason, just wasn't there for them. And this leads us to this really fascinating contradiction, something we're calling the strength paradox. From the outside, right, you see someone who's just incredibly capable. They never ask for anything, they seem to handle it all, but on the inside, that same person might feel incredibly isolated, super lonely, and honestly just exhausted. It's not that they want to be alone, it's that they've been conditioned to believe they have to be. So, what's the emotion that's actually fueling all this? It's usually not pride or arrogance. It's something way more complex and, deeply rooted. Just think about that for a second. Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach when you have to ask for a favor? That feeling that you're imposing, that your needs are some kind of inconvenience to other people? Well, that feeling, it's at the very core of hyperindependence. Psychologically, there's a name for this. It's called guilt for needing attachment. It's this deep-seated belief that your needs are a burden. And when you truly believe that, what's the most logical thing to do? Well, you suppress those needs and you just handle everything yourself. It becomes a strategy to avoid that awful feeling of guilt. So where on earth does a feeling this powerful even come from? I mean, you're not born with it. It's a lesson. It's a lesson the brain learns, often really early on, through repeated experience. And this chart makes the distinction so clear. True independence is all about choice. It's knowing you can rely on others, even if you sometimes choose not to. Hyperindependence, it feels like there's no choice at all. And that's exactly why help isn't seen as a resource. It can actually register as a threat to a system that was built on total self-reliance. So how does this get hardwired into us? Okay, it starts with a basic human need, right? For help, for comfort, for someone to just be there. But what happens when time and time again, that support just doesn't show up? Well, our brains are pattern-recognizing machines. They learn a very powerful lesson. I'm alone in this. And from that point on, self-reliance isn't just a personality trait. It becomes the only safe option. So when you put all these pieces together, it leads to this really powerful shift in how we see things. It forces us to reframe this entire idea, moving it out of the world of personality and into the world of protection. I just love this phrase, survival architecture, because that is exactly what it is. It's not a flaw, it's not a weakness. It is a carefully constructed internal system that was designed for one single purpose: to protect you in an environment where you learned you couldn't rely on anybody else. It's a fortress, and it was built for a very good reason. So the crucial point here is this. Hyperindependence is what we call an adaptive response. In the environment where it was formed, it was the most intelligent, the most logical, and the most effective strategy for survival. It's really a testament to resilience, not a sign of being broken. So if any of this is resonating with you, please let this be the main takeaway. Your brain wasn't malfunctioning. It was functioning perfectly. It looked at all the evidence from your past experiences, and it built the best possible defense system to keep you safe. It did its job. And that leaves us with one last really crucial question to think about. This incredible survival architecture was a tool. It was built for a past environment, for a past battle. So the question you can ask yourself is, does your life today still require that same fortress? If that was the tool for then, what are the tools you need for now?